Hi. Okay. So, first of all, I want to apologize because no, this course is not hosted on YouTube. Um, this is certainly not what I had planned. So, this is going to serve as an intro video slash the very first video. Okay. So, what happened was that I created a course, but the last course that I created it was really meant for people who had digital products. Okay. And it was based on launching right away. And so even though some of the tech tutorials that I created and some of the content that I created definitely still applies, I've recreated this program to be a digital marketing academy. And so I knew that I had to do a few videos for the beginning, and I knew how much time they were going to take. And so I got dolled up, and I've been up since like all night, and I did all the slides and I recorded it. But Murphy's Law will happen sometimes. And my computer ran out of storage apparently. And every single time I would record a slide and me and, the whole 9 yards, it would take about 40 minutes per video. And then at the end, I thought at first it was a mistake. It just disappeared. So then I did it again. I recorded the whole entire video, which is what I'm about to go through right now. And then it deleted again. And so at that point, I was pretty upset because those were like, 2 hours wasted. And it's just a simple video that I would have edited in 10 minutes and put up for you guys. So I will redo that as soon as I, deal with maybe I'm going to get an external hard drive or something like that. So I have to figure out the storage in my computer so that I can record slides and do the whole thing for you guys this week. But I'll figure that out tonight. For now, what's important is that you guys are here in the Digital Academy, and I wasn't even going to let anything stop me. So I figured, why don't I just do a YouTube video, share my screen? It's still going to be the same material. I actually know it by heart now because I've done it twice. And just in this video alone, which is called What is Digital Marketing, you are going to learn so much. And I'm really, really excited to bring it to you. And this entire program, I'm so excited for. And I want to get your feedback. So all of the videos will be up by tonight as far as module 1. I don't want to overwhelm you, right? So I think that maybe watching one a day for the next couple of days is probably the best way to go. But I also don't want to go too slow so that you don't see any changes happening. Okay, so the magic of editing, which I do teach in this course, is that you would normally not see me sneeze and stuff like that. But we have to roll with the punches. So let me pull up my slides now, and we're going to go ahead and get started. So this first video will be called What is Digital Marketing? And the only thing that's going to change essentially is that I'm going to be sharing my slides, and then I'm going to be sharing a little bit of just like the screen in general. So hopefully you get to see everything exactly the way it's supposed to be. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to, let's see, screen share my entire screen. You are screen sharing, yay. Okay, so if I'm screen sharing, I want to pull up my Keynote. Okay, and I'm gonna pull up my current favorite, which is What is Digital Marketing? Okay, and that's what we are going to start with today. Okay, so here we go. All right, what is digital marketing? Okay, first of all, if you look it up on the internet, digital marketing is defined as the marketing of products or services using digital channels to reach consumers, okay? And the key objective is to promote brands through various forms of digital media. So essentially, my definition is digital marketing is about how we use digital tools to market your business, okay? AKA expose you to more of your ideal audience, grow your email list, and grow your sales, okay? Digital marketing involves using digital tools that help you generate more customers, more sales, and more revenue, okay? So if digital marketing involves digital tools, then that begs the question, what are digital tools, right? So I'm going to name some examples of digital tools that at the end of the day, they're literally just tools that we use to bring more customers and more leads and more sales into our business, okay? So a website, it's a digital tool. Email marketing, freebies or lead magnets, social media platforms, good old Google, online surveys, Facebook ads. And these are just to name a few. And toward the end of this video, I am actually going to go one by one and give you some visual representation. You're going to get to see how this all works together, and it's going to be very fun. But before I even get to do that, in the very first video, I really want to address this. I really want you to make these connections, okay? So where did digital marketing come from? Well, we live currently in the information era, okay? Everything is gradually changing into a digital form, and we know that. So this means that it is of extreme value to understand, the prior form of digital marketing to understand the current form better, okay? And many businesses are still adjusting to digital marketing, which is why this knowledge is so coveted and lucrative. So even ourselves, right? I mean, think about it. Why are you taking a course, an online course on digital marketing? It's because you want to know the latest and greatest effective techniques on how to market yourself online and how to grow your business, right? So you need to know these strategies. You need to know how it all works together. And so do so many businesses, all right? And some of them are still adjusting because their old marketing models are no longer working. So let me show you what I mean. So now we're going to kind of compare a time before the internet, right? So there's still been businesses and entrepreneurs, forever. So how did they market their services without digital marketing, right? So before there were only physical brick and mortar stores, okay? Now there are both, right? But just think about it. Before you had to walk in, open the door, open one up, right? Get a loan from the bank. Now our digital stores are essentially our websites, okay? That's what they are. It's a store. So when you go to someone's website, it's still the same principles though, right? You still want to feel welcomed. You want to feel appreciated. You want to feel good energy and vibe with it. You don't want it to be dirty and messy. You want it to be clean and approachable, okay? Now, again, before, a lot of business owners, the way they used to be found is they invested into being part of the yellow book, right? Of the yellow pages. So if you were a plumber, you would be advertised. People go to letter P, look up plumbers, and then, they would call you. So it was pretty simple, right? It was a simple way to get exposed to customers. But then came Google. And Google is honestly hands down the best way to get found for your business, right? Because if someone needs a plumber, they're not going to go to a yellow book. They're going to go to Google. Okay, so back in the day, a post-mail letter campaign means this reminds me of my real estate days. So I got my real estate license at 18 years old, and they used to teach me about marketing, right? So what they used to kind of say at that time was that the good old OGs of that time, what they used to do is pick a city, pick a certain amount of thousands of houses, right? And then spend thousands of dollars sending them postage, right? So sending them post cards, sending them letters, and then they would hope and pray that some of those people, just by random chance, basically, were either trying to sell their house or buy a house, and that they would call them back. So that was the way they marketed to people. And now we don't have to spend money on, stamps and envelopes and the whole nine. We could just use email marketing. And the best part is that it's actually 10 cents more effective and usually free. Okay, so before, one of the best ways to advertise was to kind of spend some really good money on a billboard in the middle of a very busy highway, right? So a lot of cars would be passing by, and you would just kind of pray that the right person that was your ideal customer would look at that billboard and call you. And the times, again, have changed, right? So now we use digital marketing. We use Facebook ads, Instagram ads, YouTube ads. This is what we use now, okay, in order to get you in front of your ideal customer. You don't have to pray and hope, because if you understand how to use these digital marketing tools, you will absolutely, hands down, get in front of your perfect customer by showing up on their feed. Okay, so before, there used to also be magazines. So say you have a female-based product, right? Like a deodorant, like Dove deodorant. You used to pay, and I'm sure they still do, magazines, to advertise on. But if you're a smart business owner and an up-and-coming entrepreneur or solopreneur, right, You don't have to go and pay thousands of dollars to be in a magazine. You can pay influencers. So you can pay people online who have large social media followings. And if their following is like, you know, matches your ideal clients, right? So if their followings are females who are interested in, you know, this brand, then you can say, hey, you know, why don't we collaborate? Or, hey, how much for a shout out? So there are ways around there. I think digital marketing has just literally leveled the game. Okay. And that's why it's such a blessing. And that's why we all need to learn about it, because it was so hard before to have a business. It was so hard and expensive to market it. And now things have really massively changed. Also, before there were only physical products, and now there are digital products. Okay, such as this course, right? So this course, you can print out some of the slides maybe, but you can't print out my video, right? And you can't touch it. It's not tangible. So there are a lot of digital products. There's also virtual services. So no longer do you have to drive to someone's office or drive to someone's house and sit right next to them and do a consultation or a one-to-one. You could do that virtually over the computer. Okay, and this is one of my favorites. So before, back in the day, before the internet, word of mouth was gold. And word of mouth is actually still gold, right? But if someone cuts my hair and I love it, or I bought something and I can't get enough, I'm going to tell a few of my girlfriends for sure, right? But that's only going to reach so much at one time. But thanks to the digital tool that is social media, right? And the social media sharing effect, your word of mouth could go a long way. You know, you can actually design entire campaigns to encourage your audience to share your stuff on Instagram stories, to shout you out, to comment on your stuff, to, you know, send out a link to their Facebook audience or forward your emails. So word of mouth has definitely changed. And if you understand the ways that it's changed, you could use that for free in just creative ways to get you exposed to more people. Okay, and also back in the day, you could only do like strategy calls. So, you know, a few of you, I spoke to you one-on-one, right? And we probably use Instagram video. That was like my go-to. And that's because I feel like you can connect a lot more with someone over video than just over a phone call, because you don't even know what they're doing. So before that was a limitation, right? But now we have FaceTime, we have Instagram video, we have Zoom, we have screen share opportunities, right? In case there's any tech issues. So there's a lot of ways that digital marketing has helped us, the solopreneur, the starting business owner, the small business owner, to really be able to level up without large funds. Okay, so this is the first time I'm going to introduce you to this model, and I really, really want you to engrave this in your mind and in your heart, because this is what everything is about, okay? I want to plant a seed in you right now that you will use this program, whether you're a product-based business, whether you're a service-based business, whether you have a digital product, whether you're just starting out and have no idea what you want to do, whether you're just here to learn digital marketing. You are going to understand this business model and you are going to make it work for you. Point, period, blank. Okay. That is literally why we're here. So this is the best model. That's the most lucrative. That's making the most amount of money for everybody online. And if you are not using it, you're missing out. Okay. So this is how it goes. You get to a landing page. That's up at the top, right? The reason you get to a landing page is because you have a freebie. You have something of value to give others. You just ask, it's free. Okay, so you're giving them something of value that they probably want. And it's free, but they just have to give you their name and email. All right, so that's the opt-in. So if they do give you their name and email, then they opted in and became an email subscriber. Okay, so a visitor, an online visitor, landed on your landing page, okay, which is a one-page website designed to only give you one option. And you're saying, hey, do you want my freebie, yes or no? So they're going to go ahead and say yes. They're going to opt in and put in their name and email. And then what's going to happen is that that's going to trigger a series of automated emails, okay? And in those automated emails, you're going to start sending more value and more testimonials or more free stuff. And then eventually you're going to offer them your product or your service or a one-to-one call or a strategy session or something that will highly likely convert them from an email subscriber into a sale, into a customer. Okay? So I'm going to start going into just terms, right, that I'm going to be using from now on a lot. And I don't want you to be lost. You are in a digital marketing academy. You're here to learn these new tech words that don't mean anything complicated at all. So I want to make sure that I give you a visual representation of what each of these mean. Okay, so landing pages. What are landing pages, right? Landing pages are one-page websites. And the point of a landing page is to only give one option, all right? And they're also known as squeeze pages, right? So you want whoever lands on your opt-in, on your landing page to opt in by leaving their name and email. And that is literally the point of a landing page, okay? So let me just try to give you a visual really fast. Let's see. So if I go to Simple Green Smoothies, I'm on their homepage. So this right here is really not, a landing page, right? Because it's just like a lot of different options. So I'm going to show you what a landing page does look like though. If I click over a free challenge, this is a landing page. Even though there are some options up here, right? Essentially the point of this page is just this. The 7-day green smoothie challenge. Boost your energy and lose weight. Join our free 7-day green smoothie challenge and get instant access to green smoothie recipes that taste really good, a shopping list, and a guidebook to help you along each day. Then it gives you the option to opt in, right? First name and email address. And then the button, the only button on this page says I'm in. Okay, so this is an example of a landing page that's offering me a freebie. Okay. So now that we understand what a landing page is, let's try to understand what a freebie is. Now, actually, just give me 1 second because, this is done great. The noise is driving me a little nuts. So hopefully that's good. Okay. So what in the world are freebies, right? Freebies are free, valuable pieces of content that we create for the specific purpose of collecting the names and emails of potential customers, okay? They're also known as lead magnets because they attract leads like a magnet. And they should, at least, right, if they're done right. So they should attract your ideal customer, all right? And what happens is they attract them. It's kind of like a bait, right? Like, hey, this is a free piece of content. It offers you a lot of value. All you need to do is put your name and email and I'll send it to you, okay? And this is the thing about freebies though. They have to be relevant, right? Because I don't want you to think, okay, Karina, I get it. The more email subscribers I have, the more people I can turn into a customer. So I should focus on growing my email list. So instead of offering something that's super specific, why don't I do like a giveaway for an iPhone 10 and see how many people sign up? And then in the next email, I could just offer them my product because I'm sure a percentage of them will be interested. Not the way you want to go, okay? Your freebies are essentially like little mini versions of a paid product that you have coming up on a funnel, okay? So when I went to simplegreensmoothies.com, they're giving me free recipes because they're gonna try to sell me their recipe book, okay? Or their detox program or something. But the point is that if I'm interested in green smoothies, I'm highly likely to be interested in their like green smoothie recipe book. Does that make sense? So you need to be strategic about your freebies. And remember, it's always about, quality over quantity when it comes to your email list. So we just saw a freebie, but let me just show you one more. So for example, if I go to selfpublishingschool.com, right? Oh, no. Selfpublishingschool.com. Okay. Sorry, guys. You see, this is the kind of stuff that I could edit out And this is the kind of stuff that I could edit out, but not when you're using YouTube. Okay, so if I go to selfpublishingschool.com, right away I'm kind of like in a lead. He's already asking me to join the free training, right? And there's a pop-up that comes up. You see free copy of Published by Chandler Bolts. Click here to claim your free copy. And if you click there, it takes you to a landing page where the entire point of this page is to get you to get them, to get your free copy. And all you have to do is pay for shipping. So this is kind of like a sales page, a landing page, all in one. You see how there's no other buttons, there's nowhere other place to go. That's the landing page. And they're giving me something for free, which is this book, which is a bestseller, and all I have to do is take care of the shipping. Okay? So this is another example of a freebie. And they sell courses on how to become a self-published author. So if you want to read a book called The Proven Path from Blank Page to Published Author, there's a really high chance that you might be interested in their program, right? Okay, so I just wanted to show that. Okay, now email marketing. There are ways to collect emails, to store them, to send automated emails through email software, okay? And there are some popular ones. So these are so this is like if I'm saying, guys, let's talk about different fast food companies. There's McDonald's, there's Burger King, there's Wendy's, right? So this is what I'm saying when it comes to email marketing software. There's a few companies that do this. There's MailChimp, ConvertKit, ActiveCampaign, Aweber, Infusionsoft, and there's more, okay? So these are just a few of them. Now, MailChimp is the one that everyone starts with because it's free up until you reach 2,000 email subscribers, which usually takes a little bit. So everybody usually starts on MailChimp, and all of the tech tutorials that I have in this course are MailChimp based, okay? However, I do use ConvertKit. I love ConvertKit, and it's about $29 up until first 1,000 subscribers, but I find it a more robust system. And then Infusionsoft, just so you know, is probably the most robust. Like some people have to hire a person in order for that person to be able to run Infusionsoft. But if you're running a multi-million-dollar business, usually Infusionsoft is the way to go. And it's the most expensive and most robust piece of email marketing in the market, I believe. Okay, so now I'm just going to give you a quick glimpse of my MailChimp and my ConvertKit so that you have a visual representation of what email software looks like. Okay, let's do MailChimp first. Okay, so this is MailChimp, and this is going to be my dashboard right here. Oh, I have to sign in, no problem. Okay, so this is my dashboard essentially, and these are campaigns. So these are like automated emails that I have created in the past. These are templates, meaning these are like the email itself. I designed it a certain way and I saved it in case I wanted to use it in the future. These are my lists. So for Boss Ladies Trainings, I had 49 subscribers, which means I had 49 email addresses, okay? And then these are some reports. Okay, perfect. So this is MailChimp, which is pretty cool. And now let me show you ConvertKit. So now we go to convertkit.com, okay? We go to login. Karina@karinacareer.com. Okay, perfect. So this is my dashboard. Here you see I have over 300 subscribers. You see all of their first names and emails, when they joined, okay? On the right-hand side, I have my tags. So for example, for you guys, I have you under Launch Academy members. So if I need to send you anything or look anything up with you guys, I just look up that tag and there you are. So the tags allow you to like segment very specific people on your email list. Automations inside of ConvertKit is something cool. So for example, if somebody signs up for my email marketing, so they opt in that form, they put in their name and email, I want ConvertKit to add the tag free training email marketing so that I know that that person was interested in email marketing. And then I also want them to automatically send them an email confirming that they're signed up. So this is an automation that I created, and it's done visually here, which I think is really cool. The forms are the actual forms where you type in your name and email. Sequences, these are the automated emails that go out depending on which form you signed up for. And broadcasts are emails that are just sent out one time. So they're not like scheduled to go tomorrow or every time you sign in for something. It's just something that went out one time. And I get to see how many people I sent it to, the open rate, if anybody clicked, if anybody unsubscribed. So I think it's pretty cool. So this is why I like ConvertKit. Okay. So that's as far as email marketing goes. Oh, then we have good old Pinterest, another digital marketing tool that is so underused. My goodness. So Pinterest is the most underestimated free traffic source platform currently out, okay? And if you understand how it works, it can bring you thousands of daily visitors back to your website and landing pages for free. And the more emails you have that are, targeted, right, the more leads and the more sales. So Pinterest is a beast. And let me just show you a quick demonstration of how that would work. If you go to Pinterest.com, okay, Pinterest is essentially a search engine. So you have to type in a keyword related to something that you're interested in, and that's when you start finding some images, which they call pins, okay? So for example, say I do blogging. These are some of the stuff that comes up. And I'm attracted to this one. 13 things to do before you launch your blog. So as soon as I click on that image, it's essentially telling me to go here, right? So now I have left Pinterest and gone to this person's website, okay? And this smart entrepreneur has created a great blog post. And in that blog post, okay, they have included these opt-ins. Get your free checklist. It's kind of like a freebie, right? So it says, get your free blog launch checklist. Name, email, send it to me. Boom. So this is how a person can go from minding their own business on Pinterest to someone's website and actually convert themselves into a lead. And this is completely free just because this person takes the time to put these images inside of their blogs and connect them to Pinterest. So Pinterest is a beast, okay? Okay, now let's talk about good old YouTube. So YouTube is also an incredible lead generation machine that can bring you tons of leads on autopilot every single day, okay? And again, YouTube is a search engine. So Pinterest, YouTube, they're not social media platforms, they're search engines. That's what they are. And they operate based on keywords, okay? So YouTube is a great way to build trust with your audience by giving free value, all right, on the video. It's free. But then you lead them back to your website and to your landing pages so they can get more free value, but this time in exchange for their email address. Once you have their email address, you start automated funnels, and then you start offering them your services, okay? So you guys are starting to get it? Now, this is going to become a lot more obvious in a second. But before I even show you the YouTube strategy, I want to also cover Google. So Google is actually the mother, right, of all search engines in the world. And it's one of the best ways for your business to be found online, hands down, okay? So Google runs around SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization, okay? And what you want to do essentially, this is what it's saying. So whenever you type something into the search bar, that's a keyword. If it's one word, it's a keyword. If it's like 5 words, like how do I do this? Then it's long tail keyword, all right? And what you want to do is you want to think about how your ideal customer would type in a question, and then use those keywords in the titles to your blog posts, in the titles to your videos, in the titles to your images that you upload to your website, so that if they ever do type that in, you have a higher chance of ranking and coming up as a possible answer on YouTube, okay? On Google. Now, what I want you to keep in mind, okay, is that Google owns YouTube, okay? So when you type something into Google, they are likely, and if it was written the same way in that somebody's video title, like they're really likely to just send you to YouTube. And YouTube uses ads to monetize, so it's within their best interest to do so, okay? Now, again, so SEO, search engine optimization, you naming your images, you naming your blog posts, you naming your videos, all of that can send traffic back to your blog posts or your YouTube videos or your landing pages and, all of that, okay? And remember, your blog posts and your YouTube videos, The point of them is to provide great free content and then provide a little extra something so that they could turn into your email subscriber, okay? And now I'm actually going to show you this, like how it all works together, okay? So I follow, let's see. Let's just go to google.com. Let's just see this from the beginning. So I'm minding my business on google.com, and I decide I'm interested in launching a YouTube channel. So I'm going to type in, how do I launch a YouTube channel? Okay. That's what I'm going to type in. And bam, lo and behold, I get 3 video answers even before the blog post, okay? Because Google prefers YouTube and video form. So the first one up is Sunny, which means that she named her video almost exactly what I looked for. This is Sunny Lenarduzzi. She's awesome, and she's all about YouTube stuff, okay? So her video is called How to Launch a YouTube Channel. Hello. So now I'm going to watch her video, get a lot of free tips, a lot of free content, and guess what she's doing towards the end of her video? Let me show you.
Forward and even more subscribers for the channel. Okay, so now you know how to launch your channel. Let me know what you thought of this strategy in the comments below. But once you launch your channel, you want to get even more subscribers and more viewers, right? So I've created a guide and a case study on how to go from 0 to 100,000 subscribers.
There it is. That's the freebie. She's pitching it at the end of her video. And the way you get to her freebie, which she lets you know, is through a link right down here. So it says, don't forget to download the Boss YouTube channel checklist, okay? So guess what? I'm going to click on that, and it takes me to a landing page. And this landing page, all it wants me to do is download the checklist. Download here, download the checklist here, download the checklist here. So if I click on one of those, okay, I'm going to enter my name and email, and then boom, I just came from Google, and I landed on YouTube, and I landed on her video, and then I landed on her landing page, and then I ended up getting this guide, and I'm going to fall in love with her. And guess what? She's going to sell me her $600 YouTube course. Hello, people. Do you understand how it all works? Do you understand why she takes the time to do videos every single week? She actually really helps out a lot of people who are starting out on YouTube and can't afford her stuff. And then she also gets leads for people who can't afford her stuff and will buy it. It's a beautiful process, okay? Now, Facebook, last but not least, okay? Facebook is a massive social media platform. And what makes Facebook so special is that they stalk the hell out of us, and they know everything about us. They know what we search. They know if we're likely to scroll. They know if we're likely to opt in for a video. They know if we're likely to read blog posts. They know where we shop, how much we spend, how much we don't, how much online time, who we stalk, how we, type. Like, they know everything about us. They know more about us than ourselves, okay? And even though it's really creepy, it also is amazingly powerful, because as business owners, we are able to tell Facebook, listen, this is my ICA. This is my ideal type of person. You know anybody like that? And he's going to say, okay, Facebook's going to say, give me like 200 emails that resemble the type of people that you want to market. And I'm going to go ahead and market your business to 1 million, 2 million, 3 million people who are just like those 200 people that you just showed me, because that's how much information and data they have about everyone in the world, okay? And that's why they monetize so much. So their Facebook ads is literally the way you can triple your business, but Facebook ads has to be the last step you take, and that's why it's the last week of our program, because Facebook ads just amplifies whatever is already going on in your business, okay? And Facebook ads is kind of like if you're gonna go and start ordering grand pianos for your like shack house or for the house you never even built. Okay, it just doesn't make sense. There's a process. And I want you to keep in mind, as digital marketers that you are and smart, savvy business owners, that Facebook owns Instagram. So when I say Facebook ads, I also mean Instagram ads, okay? So lastly, I just want to show you what a Facebook ad looks like in case you're not familiar. So all I need to do is go to Facebook. Okay, and so because Facebook essentially got, Trump hired, they have to be really transparent about stuff now. So you can go to any like influencer and type in their name, okay? And what you can see is, so this is Sunny Lenarduzzi, so let's just stick by her. Okay, so right here on the right-hand side all the way to the bottom, it says info and ads. Okay, so what that means is that I can see every single ad she's running. And all these words right here is called copy. And she probably invested a lot of money into a professional copywriter. And this is, you know, done by a graphic designer, her image. And I get to see exactly what video she's using, exactly what her copy is, all of her approach and strategies for free, and learn from it and apply it to my own. So here she's trying to get you to go to her free live training. These are all the ads she has right now. Some are on the feed, some are on Instagram. And here, okay, so you see this is a free guide. So she's using different strategies, different approaches to get people to, you know, opt in, either through her free guide or to her free live training. Okay. So I hope that you understand by now. Whoops. Let me go back to this slide. That it's really all about, once you set up, okay, once you do the foundation to your business, because that's number one. Once you do that, right, then you can start doing fun stuff, which is literally we're going to go through week by week by week, step by step, right? So first we're going to build a foundation to our business. What's our vision? What's our purpose? Who's our ideal customer? How do we serve them? What's our offer, right? Then we're going to get to the fun stuff. We're going to build our landing page. You know, we're going to build our freebie. We're going to build our automated emails. Okay. We're going to try to offer them stuff in the back end, or maybe get someone to just schedule calls so that we can, you know, offer our services over the phone if that's better. So we're going to build all these funnels, right? So digital marketing is not only about building the funnel, though, it's about bringing traffic to the original landing page or to the original freebie so that the actual funnel can start, right? Because it's kind of like a domino effect. And that's like the first chip being moved, right? If nobody moves the first one, then nothing's going to happen to all the rest. Okay. So this is actually just a tour. This is our first video. And I want you to think about it as, you know, say it's your first day at your first job. I mean, at your job, and they're taking you around the building and they're giving you a tour and they're like letting you know things here and there, but they're certainly not expecting you to, you know, learn everything and remember everything, right? So this is just a tour of some of the digital tools that you're going to be introduced to in depth throughout the next coming weeks, right? And this is just the introduction to the business model that's really lucrative and making millions of dollars online, right? Because Sunny is selling her $600 course every single day, all day, okay? She, the last time I heard, spends $30,000 a month on Facebook ads. So she's making a lot of money, all right? So this business model really works, and we can apply it to us, no matter if we're a product-based business, a service-based business, or whatever type of business we have. Okay, so it was just important for you to have a visual representation of the terms I'm going to be using. And again, all of this is like future stuff. We have to build the foundation to your business first, okay? And just remember, successful businesses, right? Like a successful business marries timeless business principles, which is your foundation, with modern digital marketing. All right, you need both. And I want to spark ideas and inspiration within you, which is what we're really focusing on this week. But we also need to start with the actual foundation before we get to any of these, you know, fun stuff. Okay, so I hope that this turned out really well, and that you guys are going to get value out of it. And I am going to edit it and do a normal video with slides. So I apologize for this, but my main concern was just to get it out to you so that you can start today at 4 p.m. And hopefully you already start learning a lot just from this one video. So if you do enjoy it and if you're learning a lot, let me know, tag me in IG stories, let me know your feedback, DM me, or put it inside our private Facebook group, because I would love to know video by video what your feedback is. Because my hope is that if you feel something is too long, or if you feel something wasn't clear, I can go ahead and perfect it now, so that hopefully in the future, when hundreds of people start taking this course, I don't have to do it over every single time, right? I've gotten enough feedback that I've improved it a little bit every single time until I get it just right. All right, so thank you for your patience. And actually, whoever doesn't watch this today won't see this. You'll see the edited version by tomorrow.